Louisiana Beer Reviews, Brooklyn Post Road Pumpkin Ale. Well, not brewed in Brooklyn, actually. Brewed in Utica, New York. But anyway, it's 5% alcohol. It's uh, it's a 24 IBU, so fairly hoppy. They use two-row barley malt, British crystal malt, Belgian biscuit malt, and aromatic barley malts, and some wheat malt, Willamette and American Fuggles hops, Dickinson pumpkins, nutmeg for the spice, and nutmeg for the spice. It gets a good rating on Beer Advocate. The bros give it a good review. 49 out of 100 on Rate Beer and a 58 out of 100 for the style. Not very good. And a very fine rating on the Beer and Me, which would be like a B minus. Check out the Beer and Me if you get a chance. A good website. I have some, well, a lot of reviews on there, written reviews, just like on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer. The video reviews I've seen for this have been mixed. Some people really liked it. Like Chad's Beer Reviews gave it 10 out of 10. Other people thought it was just average. I've never had it. I bought this bottle at Stein's Deli in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's got a lot of smoke coming out of it. Okay. Well, we have a very thick, creamy, cream-colored head and a sort of hazy, pretty opaque, can't see anything through it, orange appearance. Yeah. More golden orange looking that way, but with the sun shining through it toward me, it's straight up orange. Let's go with the smell evaluation. It's not a real strong aroma, not a real strong pumpkin aroma or spice aroma. You pick those up, but they're subtle. You really get more of an ale smell, some vegetal aroma like green beans, but that's really just a pumpkin. Let's go with the taste. Same thing. Subtle ale flavor. Well, I mean a predominant ale flavor with subtle spice and subtle pumpkin flavor notes and some underlying bitterness. The mouthfeel is medium. The finish is dry, which is what Submergical Explorations, he didn't like the dryness. That doesn't bother me, but he didn't care for that part of it. The finish is refreshing and the drinkability is very high. Now, this is interesting. Some people like the really strong pumpkin flavors in the other pumpkin beers and the really strong spices, and I can see that, and I kind of like that too, although really after one you don't want to have any more. It'd be like eating pumpkin pie. You can have one piece, maybe two. After that you wouldn't want to have it for a few days. This is much more drinkable as far as in a session. If you're watching a football game, say, oh, I don't know, Louisiana State University playing at, let's say, Texas A&M, and you wanted to drink a few, this would be a lot more pleasant over that period of time because it wouldn't be so rich and overbearing. So I don't think it's really fair for them to slam it and saying it's not good because it's not with the pronounced flavors. because it's just different. Different doesn't really mean bad, I don't think. You do pick up some of the spice there. So taking that into account, that everything does not have to be the same, and I find that I run across that a lot in beer reviews, that they don't like such and such because it's not the same as everything else in the style. I think there is a place for uniqueness in the beer world. I also think there's a place for subtle flavors and aromas and some delicacy. That being said, I'm going to give it a review. I'm going to say it's a B+. It is very good. I'm not going to go say it's excellent, but it is very good. It's most certainly worth giving it a try. So I would recommend testing it out, see if you agree with me about the acceptable subtleness. So, laissez les bon temps roulés. This is a very good beer. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to Louisiana and go to a Louisiana State University football game.